Hello everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer. It is excruciatingly windy outside, so much that a part of the roof of my local football stadium has collapsed. Sorry to hear that for the people that are fans like my father, but to me I don't really care about football. Anyway, we're not talking about football, wind or collapsed roofs. We're talking about replays of Contra 009 Final Patch 1. Now this first replay, as it's called, Risk Pays Off, was recorded as part of a live stream done yesterday. It is Saturday the 10th of August. And it is between Raz and myself. Now, I named this particular replay Risk Pays Off, as I'm gonna pause it really quick. I am the Laser General and Raz is the Super Weapon General. Now, why is this called Risk Pays Off? This dozer is gonna go down here. My next dozer that just spawned is gonna go up here. And I'm actually opening up with 3 dozers. Now, I've played a couple of matches against Raz during this particular live stream. All of them failed due to connection issues. But this one actually managed to work fine. It is because we were using a different program. We were not using the ContraVPN server, but Radmin. And in the movie description, I will describe to you how you get on to the Contra Radmin server, so that you too can join us on Radmin and hopefully have more stable games. So up here I build a barracks first, so that I can get some defenses out. Second dozer indeed is going down there. I have a third dozer going for a power plant. In the meantime, Raz is also going for a triple dozer opening, and he is starting to send them out all together. Actually, it's a quad dozer opening for Raz. Now I understand why he's always everywhere on the map. He is trying to get some defenses set up into the map. This one's, for instance, gonna set some defenses up here. Because I am, I'm immediately train a ranger to capture the oil derricks, and this is where I see his dozer, and I notice a dozer down here as well. So immediately defense. It's not fast enough, sadly. A couple of laser defenders, as I want to get rid of that. Now where the hell did that dozer go? Oh yeah, up here. Now this dozer setting up a couple of EMP Patriots, and I actually never noticed that these guys start out as veteran ones. Wow. Now I'm gonna let these guys chase off the dozer over here, as I'm building a laser defense turret here, and understanding that probably I need to do something there too. Excuse me. After getting 2 power plants, and after getting that sorted, this dozer's going all the way into my base. Raz is sending yet another dozer up there. Is that like dozer 5 or something? I don't know. It's got a war factory here. No, that dozer was trying to retreat, but the laser cannon did catch it. Getting a laser defense turret over here, as the 3 laser defenders are still trying to give chase. That dozer retreats. That's another dozer for Raz. He's just spending a lot of money on dozers, where I'm spending a lot of early funds trying to get more money. So finally this dozer is no longer a problem, and because I don't have any defenses here yet, I decide to send these 3 spread over that building, and I believe this building. Doesn't matter. Got another EMP Patriot missile system getting built up over there. You still don't have the capture upgrade. I'm very low on funds at this point, as I've spent like crazy on getting rid of those 2 dozers. As you can see, lots of power early on, but only one supply with one copter, one Chinook. Lots of early defenses early on. Raz is setting up some defenses of his own now on the edges. He'll place one over there too, and I believe that one down here as well. Raz likes to play very defensively. The super weapon general is the perfect general for him to do that with. Yeah, you finally have the capture upgrade. That exists. And I'm still doing nothing because I barely have any money. Raz in the meantime is going to capture the central structures over here. Sorry. So you will go for the middle. I finally managed to capture the oil derrick here. I'll go capture that oil derrick later down the line. And finally have enough funds for a second supply center. The matches between me and Raz are often slow-paced. I played against him several times. Because Raz plays so incredibly defensively, I play just like scatterbrains. So more often than not, I'll just try to break through his defenses and fail horribly. And eventually I just end up with so much money that I manage. In this case, or in this particular match, money was definitely my best asset, eventually. Raz going into low power. I finally have that set up. I've got another barracks going down here as I'm exploring with this ranger. I think I understood that I couldn't go here. As, I sent one laser defender in here, one laser defender in there, and the third one I decided let's scout up here, and he got killed by this, pretty much. So my guy over here got killed as well, and this is my very first war factory. In the meantime over here I've also set up another supply collection, and I'm going with an airfield. Won't utilize it too much. Spoilers. Raz is low on money. I'll get back up into money in no time. Like 3 supplies fully loaded. Eventually 4 oil derricks whenever I remember to capture both of them down here with this ranger. Got another war factory down here, as I understand that going through the middle is pretty much impossible. I pulled a Doomy, aka low power. Luckily I still have these two without the control rod upgrades, so I do that really quick. But in the meantime, another power plant goes up there. Raz just builds more power plants. Ammo war factory is done. And done as well. Now, one of my favorite units of the Laser General is definitely the Libra. No, not because of Mental Omega and the fact that they share the same name, but because, like, long range, massive laser blasts, like plasma blasts. I love it. Now, I've got 2 missile defenders here going inside of that phalanx. Got 2 missile defenders here. We'll go into the phalanx that I've got production over there. Excuse me. And this is what I absolutely hate when fighting Raz, and he knows that I hate this. The stealth bombers from the super weapon general. Oh, fucking god! So much headache. Raz, please stop using them, okay? Show a little mercy. As I've got a nice group of units over here and here, I actually opened the assault with my Libras. Got a couple of scout drones that will get shut down. I decide, hey, microwave tanks, shut down defenses, useful. And I now open up the assault over here. So yeah, it's pretty one-sided to be honest, but yeah, this is what I mean. This is what I absolutely hate. And I think they actually have the bunker busters. I can't even select them anymore. Oh well. I lose a couple of units down here because my Libras were not paying too much attention. He's got a phalanx up here, but mine has lasers. Little battle drone. Okay. So, yeah, I figure out I need some anti-air. It's gonna work. Only shortly. Because now Raz comes in with this group. Luckily my veteran Libra gets missed by the bombs here. As I crank out more units from both places. Even a couple of laser Thors, which I'll just say it, end up losing because I don't pay attention to stuff. Finally, the last oil derrick is captured. Vet 2 Libra with orange blasts. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I'm moving in closer with my stuff over here. This microwave tank, I was clever in that, shutting down the production of the vehicles. Yeah. Now Raz is doing a little bit more damage to his own stuff. And I stupidly move my Libra directly into the line of fire of this thing and lose it. Now I put this on just a guard against any infantry that pops in. I've got a couple of sentry drones. Got laser Avengers. And I just decided to park them right over here where the machine gun can fire at them. A laser Thors are on the move. One dies. I think to myself, okay, I may have lost a couple, but at least I destroyed one of them. I'll do that again. So now this microwave is going to target the command center and shut that down for a brief moment, while the only laser crusader left is firing at it to destroy it. And in comes a rank 3 laser barrage. Or rank 2, I don't know. Kind of forgot where I placed it, probably on the airfield, because that is the most annoying thing to me. No, on the command center. Okay, got a couple more laser crusaders, sentry drone, a couple of microwave tanks, and yeah, down go my laser Thors. Useless as always. More Libras, and as I'm rank 3, I believe up here, yeah, now I'm building my strat center. Got some tier 2 eco, or tier 3 eco, getting up, always need more money. As you can see, I'm floating 21, I was floating 20k at that point. So I definitely have a lot more money available to me. The risk paid off. That works. Now we see Raz going for the Centurions. Oh. As I'm trying to block the war factory. As I've already shut down the barracks. Or the barracks block does get denied. Something. He's got a lot of infantry shooting at my laser crusader. Yeah. You'd say that lasers against infantry would work wonders, but I guess it's just a different kind of laser. So yeah, Libras going against the War Factory here. As Raz is cranking out more Centurions. Again, I'm not paying attention to this point, as I actually stopped firing on the War Factory here to kill all of the infantry. Successful. My phalanx over there with the two laser crusaders, or laser things, starting to shut down some of the power. I decided to try my luck with the Libras down here, and then promptly forget about it. Same over here, by the way, as I've broken the EMP turrets down there, and I don't remember if I actually managed to destroy this. Probably not. In the meantime, the Centurion over here does destroy that microwave tank, and this is because I stopped paying attention, like where I kind of messed up. Right, Raz has got hold the line. He knows he needs to be more defensive, and this is where I remember. Oh yeah, laser paladins. Since he's cranking out some tanks, I might as well crank out some heavier tanks too. And the tokamak, I did upgrade it for the solar panels, but I still don't understand what this kind of does. Like, just that? It doesn't really make sense. Well, Raz has lost his command center, of course, so he has to rebuild build a new one. Luckily, my paladins have some PDLs, while my Libra fires on the infantry. Lovely. I also love the sound that the Libra makes. Got more Libras coming up from the north. It's basically become Paladin and Libra span, together with a couple of laser defenders on both ends, as you see my group over here. Burton is down here as well. I did try to do something with it eventually, don't remember exactly what I managed to do. But this is pretty much where I eventually break Raz, as I am, well, I wasn't really floating in money, but I've definitely denied him a lot of eco. He's been on one supply this entire time, though with cheaper vehicles, because this is still standing. But like I said, the early risk of going for both supplies here, starting off defensively, worked like a charm, and that is basically what won me this match. So down here, lots of paladins, a couple of Libras, and a lot of laser defenders. Up here I've got my squad getting ready. Two Centurions aren't gonna do that much. There we go. Pew. Yeah, this basically becomes a pew fest right now. Red lasers from the now Elite Libra. That's why I like the laser general. The fact that the laser colors change based upon the veterancy. But anyway, Raz gives up, and that is it for this replay. Now, if you have a replay that you want to send in, that you want me to cast, make sure to send it in as a commentary on YouTube, or send me on Facebook. Join my Discord, or join the Contra Discord. Links are all in the movie description. Once again, to join us on Radmin, where this particular match was played, not on the ContraVPN, Make sure to follow the instructions on the movie description. It'll be above all of the links. But that's going to be it for me right now. My name is Hecthor Doomhammer. Thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed this, make sure to leave a thumbs up. It helps out a great deal. And subscribe if you haven't done that already. But I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.